Welcome to Jobbed Out, the wrestling editorial that reminds you that if there's gonna be a relaunch of Ring of Honor, there's gotta be some focus on the honor part. Some semi-surprising news popped this afternoon as Sean Ross Sapp has reported that Jonathan Gresham, who was Ring of Honor World Champion until Saturday night, has demanded a release from his AEW Ring of Honor contract. This follows an incident involving him shouting at and cussing out Tony Khan prior to Saturday's Death Before Dishonor event, a day in which Gresham deactivated his Twitter account immediately after losing the world title. If you don't know Gresham, he's an incredibly jacked European-style wrestler from Atlanta who unfortunately has had his career hampered by the fact that he's 5'4". Still, 200 pounds looks much better on somebody 5'4" than it does on somebody 6 foot. Gresham is brought into the company as part of the reboot, appearing a few times in AEW, his only loss being a couple weeks ago when he purposefully walked out on his tag team partner to turn heel. Sadly, it seems the only reason he was turned heel was so that they could have him lose the title to babyface Claudio Castagnoli. So why does Gresham, 3-0 in AEW matches, want out of his contract? The heel turn was my first thought, but it appears the issue's actually with communication. Gresham felt disrespected that Khan failed to keep him in regular communications over the last few months, especially leading up to Death Before Dishonor. And I get it, I see both sides in this. While Tony Khan's trying to run 2 wrestling companies, an NFL team, a soccer team, and God knows how many other ventures, that's a lot of people to try to keep tabs on every day. At the same time, Gresham was the ROH World Champion. He was the top talent on one of Khan's acquired brands. Arguably, that's the most important member of talent that you should be talking to as owner and booker. It's as if Gresham was only hired so that they could keep the title in their possession, unlike when Roxy, who was women's champion at the time ROH shut its doors, took an NXT job instead and now sits as women's tag champ alongside Vacant. If it felt to me that the company was hiring me for my title and not for me, yeah, I'd be pretty pissed too. Now as for whether there's legitimacy to Sapp's claim, there is smoke to this. Notice Gresham's entrance at Death Before Dishonor. He didn't bring his mask or his flag, didn't even wear his robe. This is a man who knows that he's got one task left and he's done. And granted, it was a good match. They even put it on first so that it would be done early. Ouch. Deactivating Twitter before the news got out was a surefire way to tell that he doesn't have to deal with the speculation or respond to people saying rumors. Blech. So unfortunately, I believe this to be true. I do hope that tempers do cool and the two sides can figure things out. Gresham is an insane talent. And as weird as it is, his height raises appeal rather than reducing it. Yeah, he's a lot shorter than almost everybody on the roster. He's shorter than Rey Mysterio. But that means he stands out, he's different, and he deserves to be on TV showcasing his skill set. And whether they can work things out though, we're just gonna have to see. With that said, this is all just my opinion, so I do want to ask you, what do you think about Gresham losing his title and demanding a release from the company? Is he justified in feeling disrespected, or is he asking too much from a guy with a lot of other things to deal with? Are you a fan of Gresham's work as a wrestler, and where would you like to see him perform down the road? Let me know what you think in the comments, and be sure to subscribe to the channel for more, because I want you to be a part of this conversation too. For now though, I better get my shoulders off the mat, so I want to thank you for tuning in to Jobbed Out. I'll catch you next time.